Hi, Bennett 71287 back again along with, well, the same too, Mr. Shat His Pants, Mikey B in the house. C3PO626 will be right back. And we got Eda Kudok 7 with us.
Oh, crikey, welcome to the land down under, mate.
Hi. And we're going to do a game 8 of Jeopardy for the Wii. As you know, in 7 games we won $117,400. We won 7 games. Our third game where we won 30,000, so I hope to break that 1 game record. And Mikey shat his pants yet again.
Welcome to Jeopardy, everyone.
We're gonna do 1 player. Should be game 8.
Well, you picked the right person to have you to be on Skype, Ben, because I might help you set a record.
This is Jeopardy.
Alright.
Please welcome our contestants. Player 1, Player 2, Player 3, and now, here
Here's the host of Jeopardy, Alex Trebek.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Here comes the Jeopardy round.
Daily Double up on the
The
board.
round to play today has these categories for you. Literary characters,
Mary characters, Real Country,
Grammy
Grammy
winners,
winners. Oh, that's a good one.
entries by newspaper,
That's just my
Very,
newspaper. Very good.
and intravenous.
Intravenous.
All right, let's get back into this. Player 1 has control of the board.
Grammy winners
Remote at the
for
screen.
2.
1978. Just the way you are. Okay, player 1. Use the Wii remote or press the corresponding
1978,
direction on the
just the
plus
way you
control
are.
pad, and then press the A button to select a response.
Who is Barry Joe? Grammy winners.
Choose again, player 1.
Grammy winners for
1966. Strangers in the Night.
Who's Frank Sinatra?
Let's hear it, player 1.
Who is Frank Sinatra?
You got it.
Grammy winners 6.
Select again. 1992. Tears in Heaven.
Who is Eric Clapton?
Good. You again, player
Grammy
1.
winners 8.
1995. Kiss from a Rose.
Who is Seal?
Yes,
That's a
player
good
1.
song.
Right
That's
you
a
are.
good song. I heard it myself and that was
Player
good.
1. Pick again.
Grammy winners grand.
1973. Killing Me Softly with His Song. Okay, player 1.
Who is Roberta Flack?
That's correct. Player 1. You pick again, please.
Countries by newspaper 2.
The Sydney Morning Herald. The Queensland Independent. It's player
What is
1.
Australia?
Correct. Please pick again, player 1.
Countries by newspaper 4.
The Shizuoka Shimbun. The Nikan Ubejiho.
What is Japan?
Let's hear it, player 1.
The way he said it is Japanese.
We return to you, player 1.
It's a big giveaway too. 6.
Avanti. Il messaggero.
Mamma mia,
Yes,
what
player
is
one.
Italia?
What is Italy?
Player 1.
Something 8.
Haaretz. Ma'ariv.
Oy vey, what is Israel?
Player 1.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that's a
You're
shot.
right.
That's a 5 grand. Let's go for 6.
Player 1, back to you for our next selection. Jelens Posten. Politiken.
What is Denmark?
Oh.
Let's hear it, player 1. That's it.
2
Player 1,
subcategories.
back to you.
Larry catches 2.
In A Christmas Carol, the ghost of this dead partner is the first spirit to visit Scrooge. It's player
Jacob
1.
Marley.
Yeah, who is the ghost of Jacob Marley?
Please pick again.
Larry
Player 1.
catches 4.
In A Scandal in Bohemia and other early stories, Sir Arthur Conan Doyle gave this physician a wife, Mary Morstan.
Dr. Watson.
Okay, player 1.
Elementary Maria Watson.
That's right. Way to go. You again, player 1.
6.
Let's go over to Kelly.
John Tenniel depicted this Lewis Carroll title character in 1865.
Who's Alice?
Player 1.
Where is Alice?
Yes.
Alice in Wonderland, up to 7,200.
Select again. And so it's the daily.
You know what?
You are in the lead right now. What are you going to wager?
Spell it.
Bet the form.
And the clue. The invaders in this H.G. Wells novel are described as having
What's for the
tentacles
world?
and a peculiar V-shaped mouth. That puts you even further ahead. Player 1, you pick again, please.
1,000.
Ivan Petrovich Voynitsky is the title character of this 1899 Chekhov
Ben, are
play.
you still there?
Yeah.
All right.
Yes, player 1.
Chekhov play.
What's the clue again?
Ivan Petrovich Voynitsky is the title character of the 1899 Chekhov play.
What is Slanya?
Yes.
Oh, wow.
Player 1, back to you for our next selection.
Baby, baby, good for 2.
Dawes Butler voiced this animated TV hound.
Who's Huckleberry Hound?
Player 1,
Right. Oh, yeah.
that is correct.
Oh. 15-6.
Choose again, player 1.
4.
These are forever in a top 10 hit from 1967.
What is Strawberry Fields?
Yes, player 1. That is correct.
16 grand.
Player 1. Pick again.
6.
Pro boxers have been battling under this Marcus's rules since the late 1800s.
Who's Greenberry?
It's player 1. That's correct. We return to you.
Baby,
player
baby,
1.
good day.
Title Avenue in Theodore Geisel's first book.
What is Mulberry Street?
Let's hear it, player 1. Good.
17-4.
You get to pick again,
Baby,
player
baby,
1.
good 1,000.
Inept policeman in Shakespeare's Much Ado About Nothing.
Who's Dogberry?
Okay, player 1. Yes.
18-4. What just...
Player 1, back to you.
Wow.
Take it.
Enter Venus 2.
Venus's surface is hard to view from Earth because it's completely covered by these.
What are clouds?
Player 1. Good for you.
18-6.
Select again. One of these on Venus lasts about 244 Earth ones.
What are days?
Yes, player 1. Yep.
19,000.
Player 1. Pick again.
6.
Like Mercury, Venus has this many moons.
What is 0?
It's player 1.
What is what?
0.
Right. We return to you, player 1.
Enter Venus 8.
We're not sure if it was ancient or not, but the first U.S. flyby of Venus was by one of these space probes in 1962.
What is the Mariner?
Okay, player 1. Good.
24.
You again, player 1. Galileo's finding that Venus goes through these, like the moon, was the first direct evidence for Copernican ideas.
What are phases?
Let's hear it, player 1. Right you are. You get to pick again, player 1.
Yellow Country 2.
Here's Kelly.
Shown here on the upper right, it changed its name in 1935.
What is Iran?
Player 1. Yes.
That's one.
Player 1, back to you. It was Siam until 1939.
What is Thailand?
Yes, player 1. Good for you. Please pick again.
The Yellow
player
Country
1.
6.
Until 1972, it was Ceylon.
What is Sri Lanka?
Let's hear it, player 1.
Sri Lanka, then.
Yeah. Good.
Say.
Choose again, player 1. It was the Khmer Republic from 1970 until 1975.
What is Cambodia?
It's player 1. Yeah, correct.
23-4.
And here's the $1,000 clue. Until 1975, it was the Malagasy Republic.
What is Madagascar?
Okay, player 1. Right.
A perfect $24,400 Jeopardy round. Woo! Now the double Jeopardy. And we think all like all the time.
Let's see what happens in double Jeopardy with these categories awaiting the players. Oscars, wild.
That's
From
right.
page to
From
screen.
page to screen.
Medieval Europe.
Science.
Science. The short form.
The short form.
And
You're in denial.
Player 2. You're in last place.
Science for
Just
4.
so you can close that gap.
What's the
The
category?
third law
Science
of
for
thermodynamics
4.
implies that a system can never be brought to this temperature point. Let's hear it,
I
player
think I know
1.
it.
What is?
What's the clue?
The third law of thermodynamics implies that a system can never be brought to this temperature point.
What is absolute 0?
Absolute 0.
Player 1. You
Science
pick
for
again,
8.
please. In 2006, Israeli scientists claimed to have created the ball type of this stormy phenomenon using a microwave oven.
Well, I think I know it.
Yes, player 1.
What is a lightning storm?
That's correct.
25-6.
You get to pick again, player
Science
1.
for 12.
Let's get Kelly's assistance on this clue.
Symbolized lambda, the total distance covered by one complete cycle of oscillation from peak to peak or trough to trough is called this.
Okay,
I think I
player
know it.
1.
What is lambda?
Manda.
Ring it.
Symbolized lambda, the total distance covered by one complete cycle of oscillation from peak to peak or trough to trough is called this.
What are the options?
Hertz, frequency, wavelength. Wavelength?
Yeah, try. What is wavelength? Yes.
Right.
Science
Pick
for
again,
16.
player 1. Answer. The first of the 2 daily doubles. You are currently in the lead.
Oh.
Please select your wager, player 1.
How?
We got 26-8 while the other two, nothing.
Bet it all.
Oh my god. This is really gonna be a record-breaking. This is gonna be a record-breaking Game 8.
The clue. We went underground to learn this unit is equal to about 6.022 times 10 to the 23rd power molecules of a substance.
What is a mole?
Say hello to a record 53,600. Science for 2.
In 2007, Intel announced a new, faster chip design replacing this 14th element with hafnium. It's player 1.
Wait a minute.
Intel. Where's Intel?
Intel, but which one? Carbon, tungsten, or silicon?
What is silicon?
Correct. Player 1, you pick again, please.
Oscar Wilde 4.
We liked her. We really liked her when this actress won for Places in the Heart in 1985.
Who is Sally
Player
Field?
1.
Yep.
Evans, 56,000. Oscar Wilde 8.
In 1992, proving he could keep up with the younger crowd, he did one-armed push-ups, accepting his City Slickers Oscar.
Who's Jack Palance?
Yes, player 1. Yes.
56-8.
Player 1, back
Oscar
to you
Wilde
for
for
our next
12.
selection. He's the SNL guy, and you're not, who opened the 1988 show with, "Good evening, Hollywood phonies." He never hosted
Who's
again.
Chevy Chase?
Let's hear it, player 1. That's it. Select again.
16.
This American Beauty nominee nearly had a pregnant pause at the 2000 show. She was due with her 4th at any moment.
Who's Annette Bening?
It's player 1. That's right. Way to go. We return to you,
$2
player
grand.
1.
And guess what it is? The final daily double.
The second daily double, and you're in the lead now. You need to select your wager.
You know what? It's too early. We're gonna bet it all.
Here is your daily double clue. Disney sued the Academy for unflattering use of this character after a 1989 duet with her and Rob Lowe.
Who's Snow White?
You have maintained...
119,000.
Player 1, pick again.
Now that is a new record.
Okay. The short form for
Frag, meaning to kill a fellow soldier, started as a short form of this term for a type of grenade.
What is fragmentation?
Player 1. That is correct.
119,600.
You again, player 1.
Hey,
If your internist gives you a script, it's short for this.
What is prescription?
Okay, player 1. That's correct.
124.
Player 1, back
Short
to you
form
for our
12.
next selection. Buck, as in dollar, is short for this item once used in trade and
What is
barter.
buckskin?
It's player 1. And you're right.
121,600.
We return to you, player
Short
1.
form 16.
A cab you drink is short for this word.
What is Cabernet?
Player 1. Yeah.
123,200.
Please pick again, player 1. A cab you ride in is short for this word.
What is cabriolet?
Yes, player 1. You correct. Select again.
From page to screen 4.
69 years apart, Lillian
God.
Gish and Demi Moore got an A for effort for starring in films based on this classic novel.
69 years apart. Jesus Christ, now that number is popping up.
Player 1.
Page to screen 8.
The film A&P is based on a story by this Rabbit Run author.
Who's John Updike?
Let's hear it, Player 1. That is correct.
126.4.
Player 1, pick again. Oh, Rochester. William Hurt was in the 1996 version of this oft-filmed Bronte classic.
What is Jane Eyre?
Yes, Player 1. Yes.
127,600.
Pick again, Player 1.
From page to screen 16.
Marilyn Monroe longed to play Grushenka in the 1958 film of this Dostoevsky saga.
What is the
But Maria
brother's
Schell got the part.
dog?
Okay, Player 1.
Brother's son of a dog.
129.2. 2 grand.
Fitzgerald didn't finish this novel, so screenwriter Harold Pinter had to come up with an ending for the 1976 film.
What's the last typhoon?
Player 1? That is correct.
131,200.
You again, Player 1.
You're in denial 4.
This colorful branch of the Nile River begins at Lake Tana in Ethiopia.
What is the Blue Nile?
Let's hear it, Player 1. Yeah, good.
131.6.
Player 1.
You're in denial 8.
In 1902, construction was completed on the first dam on the Nile at this southern Egyptian city.
What is Aswan?
It's Player 1. That's right, way to go.
132.4.
We return to you, Player 1. A center of Egypt's rice trade, this Nile Delta city lends its name to an important translating stone.
What is the Rosetta Stone?
Okay, Player 1.
133.6.
Player 1, back to you.
600.
This ancient Greek historian called Egypt the gift of the Nile.
Who is Herodotus?
It's Player 1.
Herodotus. Here's the one.
Player 1.
You're in
pick again,
denial
please.
2.
And here's Kelly.
An ancient boat nearly 150 feet long was found in 1954 by archaeologists investigating the Great Pyramid on this Egyptian plateau.
What is Giza?
Player 1. That is correct.
Oh, 137.2. Medieval Europe 4.
Let's take it over to Kelly.
Bodiam Castle in Sussex was built during the 100 Years' War to defend England from this foe.
What is France?
Let's hear it, Player 1.
What is France?
Right you are.
Jesus Christ, 137.6.
Player 1, pick again. St. Augustine established himself in this city as the first Archbishop of the English Church.
What is Canterbury?
Yes, Player 1. You got it.
138.4.
Select again. In the 1177 Peace of Venice, Frederick I, nicknamed this for his red beard, acknowledged Alexander III as Pope. It's
What
Player
is
1.
Barbarossa or Redbeard? Is Red...
Barbarossa.
You again, Player 1.
139.6.
We're in love with the medieval French literary work called This of the Rose.
What's the romance?
Yes, Player 1. That's right.
Oh, man.
And now the $2,000 clue. This dynasty of Frankish kings ruled France from 751 to 987.
What is a Carolingian?
Player 1.
A perfect double Jeopardy.
Oh, sorry. Only Player 1.
143,200.
Consider your wagers carefully as you think on this category.
Broadway.
I know it!
Please enter your wager.
You know what? Since we maxed out on this, let's max out all of it.
Each direction on the plus control pad represents a different response. Press a direction to select an answer. All right, players, this is what it comes down to. Here is the final Jeopardy clue. The original 1994 Broadway cast of this musical, based on a film, featured Alan Oppenheimer as Cecil B. DeMille.
Cecil B. DeMille.
What's the clue?
The original 1994 play, Broadway cast of this musical.
What is Sunset Boulevard? Sunset Boulevard, man.
And your response?
Sunset Boulevard.
With that correct response, you will gain
all of it. 286,400.
player one.
A double perfection.
So long.
Holy cow. That's really a double perfection. Thank you, Eugene.
My pleasure.
Holy cow. Holy cow. You cannot wait until this gets posted. $403,800. I never seen Jeopardy double perfection just swept. We just swept every category. Woo.
My pleasure.
We'd like to thank our Sky guest, Special to Eugene. We see you in Real Fortune Lottery!